guys, my name is Just Whistler. I own a company called Majesty Coaching. In it, we have an offer that is Regentus. Regentus is a service-based business that helps entrepreneurs to do 5x their income guaranteed without a doubt in less than 6 months. No points needed if you are between 3 to 100k. Apply, first link in description, and let's go. Let's go with the video. Let's go with the actual video. On today's agenda, we have people who think they are above the universe are the biggest slaves to it. You can't dig deep enough, so don't care. If you watched the last video about universe understanding and that, this all makes sense. If not, I will give you a short recap. I literally said, don't fucking care about, worrying what the fucking universe does and how it works and why, what the meaning, what the reason of life is, and all of that, and what my meaning is, and that. Only find something so you can do the work. That's basically what I said. It's okay. For this video, it's okay. So what I want to talk about with you is there are people who think, that's by the way a video idea I came with it because I was slave to it as well. There are people who read books like, by the way, highly recommend this to you, The Billion, where literally I have read this book for 5 times, 7 times, 7, 8 times. This was one of the first books I read, and it is still the best book I read. I read this every 4 months, and I always learn something new because I'm on a new stage of consciousness. And I will keep this to my grave. Promise you. I will get a tattoo in a couple of months of the logo and probably with all the principles in it. But that's all another question. There are people like me, like I was, maybe you are, who know the principles of the universe, understand it. For example, they understand that everything is cause and effect, and that you only get an effect when you put in the right cause towards the effect. And then yet we have something cool like feedback chains that help you to identify the right cause for the right effect. So for example, you want to get money, therefore you need to do something like cold outreach. This is writing messages or phone call or having phone calls or emails to your niche to get appointments, to close them on the sales calls, to get them to pay you. You need to do that. If you don't do it, you don't get money. Of course, you can spend ads in multiple ways, but in the beginning, you need to do that, then you get that. Okay? And when you tried out everything besides that, and you still have no money, with feedback loops, someday you stumble over this. Okay? The cause and effect is one principle. It's the sixth principle, or sixth. Wait a second. I want to be clear here. My hermetic principles are very important to me. Yeah, this is the sixth one. Yes. Yeah. There are people who now think, oh yeah, I understand the principles of the universe, and now I'm good. Now I'm above the principles, and I don't need to do it. I do something else, and then they fuck up. I had this with my health. I had this with my business, and I had this with my relationship. I invested in a 10k mentorship. The mentor said exactly what I did, and I said, yeah, that sounds good. I do something better. And I did something completely different and nothing worked. With the help, I knew exactly how I should eat, how I should do the stuff, and then I said, yeah, that sounds good. I do something better. And it was completely horrible. And with that, I want to tell you, if someone tells you to do stuff, and he's someone who actually did it and has it. For example, I scaled the company to 50k a month previously. I got ripped off. I lost literally 80k at the age of 20. And now I'm building a 100k a month pipeline. I'm doing 100k a month in 2 months or 1 month. And I did it. Or I do it, or I will do it because my mentor is a multi-millionaire. And my second mentor is a multi-billionaire. They did it. So they teach me, so I can do. So I teach you, so you can do. That's literally how life goes. You learn from your parents because they did. You do. You learn from your teacher because he did. He did, and you do. You learn from your gym buddy because he did, or he saw from someone who did, and he saw from someone who did. All scientific studies are about someone has a hypothesis, they do it, and then they process it, and then someone can read it and then see what they did, and then do it, and then if it works, they tell everyone else who do it. And that's how trends go. Okay, that's cause and effect. That's literally cause and effect in a nutshell. And to come back to the point, this video is very quick. Please, please, for the love of God, don't do that, what I did. Do the fucking work. Just put in, and you know what to put in. For example, I can give you the shiny object framework that actually destroys your whole competition. Literally, I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, if you're currently doing 10 to 20k, and you do this for 6 months now, you post 2 times on Instagram and have a nice Instagram funnel. Instagram funnel can be found by some gurus. If you can't do it on your own, buy by someone who does it. Find valuable people. 1 YouTube video or 4 YouTube videos a week on specific topics on business or niche related stuff. If you can't do it, again, find someone who does it. And you message 200 cold messages, phone calls, emails every single day, 7 days a week, and reply and do it that. And you go on sales calls, guaranteed you to 2 to 5x your income. You know what you need to do? Still you sit here, watch another video, watch shiny object, how to do it and what to do. And literally, why I have such an insane offer is because I'm the feeling that I am the only one in the industry, or not the only one. There are some big players, but you know, these are the big players. The only one who is currently earning at the 5 figures a month, who understands that just do the work. That for real, just do the work. I understand that you have some shit in your life and you have some shit in time and energies wise, and that's okay. And that's why people go into my coachings. They most of the time know how to scale, okay? But I help them with the health stuff. I give them every single piece of information they need. I literally craft everything for them. They only need to execute. And then the most important stuff, what we do is getting to, and you need to consume hundreds of hours of work, hundreds of hours of mindset. Mindset is not this. Oh, I watch a 5-minute motivational video from David Goggins. Mindset is something you need to do for years, man. Because you only have a mind, and your mind brings you in a direction. And when you don't have a direction, then you think you're above the universe and then cope again. And for example, I had a friend anymore who stated he has an IQ of 147 or something like that, or 48, and I'm at 137. So I tested at a young age, and I'm on the little bit autistic spectrum, but I'm now able to manage it. And he always said that he is so intelligent, and we always played games, and I was always very curious about other people. So I'm very focused about other people and what they do and how they do it and why they actually do it. And he always was only talking and saying that he's so smart. And then when there are important questions, he said stuff wrong, even though he said that he's an expert in it. When he played video games or board games, where knowledge is very important, he was washed. And I said, man, you think you are that good, but you don't do shit about it. So how can I trust you? And even I don't fucking care what my IQ is. We had this number when I was 10 or 11, and I don't think it is a number. Nothing changed in my life. I'm just sitting here again, but there is a number. And even though I see the number, I'm not better. And that's, by the way, why I will destroy my competition in business. I don't care how much money I earn. There are these people who earn 20K and then they suddenly need to flex, and I don't care about external shit. I want to have my business in place, my systems in place. That's what I care about. I want to have my girlfriend spoiled and loved. Okay, I spend money on her because I love her and she deserves the world, as well as my family. They deserve the world as well, my friends as well. And I spend on my health. When I earn money, then obviously I do more experimentation on health and longevity peptides and stuff. Okay, because I have knowledge. I did that. I don't care about these numbers and that shit. Obviously, you need to do that for business reasons, and numbers are very good to display stuff, and I'm a very big number guy, but I don't care. You need to understand that I love numbers, and numbers are very important to identify trigger factors, and systems and numbers are the most important thing, but I don't care about them. I don't fucking jerk off when I see them. That's what I. So yeah, if you think you're above the universe, then it will slap you. It will slap you and fuck you in the ass. Sorry, but maybe I get a strike for that. Maybe, but it is what it is. It is literally what it is. It's all about business. If you have a company and you maybe want to work with someone who actually does it, who doesn't rip you off because he has a guarantee. Oh, not because he has a guarantee, but I can do it for you. Okay? I can literally do it for you, and I will put my heart and my soul into it. Love you, appreciate you. Bye.